Right, we're letting the van warm up a minute. Oh, it's really cold. It's really bloody cold today. So today, what are we doing? Well, okay, pause the video right there. I keep forgetting. I'm supposed to do a giveaway. We got this velocity bag. We got a velocity bag. We got loads of stuff from Plumb, okay? We got hoses. We got bungs. We got ladders. We got stuff from Fisher, and we've also got all of the handy folding range, so the handy folding buckets and the handy folding foils. Not buckets. Drain. God, something before you click the record button. Trays. Also, there's a load of like tools and stuff that I've thrown in. So basically, if you want to win that, become a member. It's a members thing. We're celebrating 100 members, the most important people in the world. You're not like the riffraff. You know what I mean? You're not just a normal everyday subscriber. Okay. Anyway, we're giving it away. So all of the details are gonna be in this video. So carry on to whatever this video is about. I don't know. I don't even know myself till we get there. So basically the end of this week I've got tomorrow a big unvented cylinder job. It's a big one. So I didn't know when the materials were going to turn up, and at the start of the week I didn't know whether I was going to be doing it Thursday or Friday. Basically then I had to get it in as early as possible. Now it's been delivered. But during the week, I can't remember what day of the week or when, but I've agreed to do a job, and the conversation was so short. It was like, give me a big long list of jobs to do. It was like, how much to do this? And I was just like, 400 quid. And he was like, okay, sure, what day? And I was like, Thursday. And I thought, at least then, Friday, I'll definitely have this cylinder. Anyway, cylinder did turn up early, but we got this one booked in. Now I must have been half asleep because I never put it in the diary or anything. I just said yes, said Thursday, and then last night they messaged and said, oh, what time will you be here in the morning? And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot where I was even going. And I've looked through briefly, and I think there's a basin to fit, there's some tail rails to fit, there's like a load of work. It's like a day's work, obviously, or more. And I've booked it in. So yeah, basically we're going sort of to the unknown. Now it is a new build estate, which is usually a nice thing when it comes to replacing radiators with towel radiators, because we're not having to do too much drilling, which is going to be plasterboard fixings. The pipe work, we're just going to have to adapt it to whatever's there, which is all microboard plastic, which is pretty straightforward. New sink or new taps should be fairly straightforward because it's a new build. Everything should all look fairly straightforward and have isolations and whatnot. Right, I think the van is just about warmed up. Oh, and also update on the van. So I'm still just driving around in the big van. The little van is there as a backup, which it's going in next weekend to get wrapped, and it's all been prepped for wrapping. So if you had a look at the state of the little van at the minute, because I've literally got an orbital sander and I've gone over the whole van trying to smooth it out, because it was literally like Artex and flaky paint. So that little van looks like it looks so bad. And anyway, I don't really want to drive it around turning up to customers' houses like that. So I am using the big van, which I've still, because it's before Christmas, can't find a mechanic to do these sensors. So we've got a little drive down the road. You never know, the sensors might come on or not. It depends. It's not an ABS sensor, it's some sort of tracking sensor. Which rather annoyingly will make the van go into limp mode if it goes on. But the van's perfectly safe to drive, you know, it's not going to hurt the engine. It just means that I have to keep at traffic lights if it comes on, or when I get to a junction I turn it off, turn it back on again, it resets it. And the van is driving absolutely lovely. There's definitely nothing wrong with the turbo because we've got power. We've got loads of power. So it's not the turbo by any means. Let's see if it comes on, because it sometimes comes on first thing in the morning. So it's fine at the minute. But yeah, so I'm still using the big van. As long as it's sort of like local, like as long as it's within the local area, I'm not really fussed about using it. It's not gonna, you know, whatever. But yeah, I'm kind of waiting for the other van to get wrapped next weekend, and then I can probably just leave this one in a garage over Christmas period, and then return to it whenever it finally gets sorted. But yeah, at the minute, we've got no lights on. Everything seems fine. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with it. In all honesty, I'm really annoyed with the garage that I left it in. I mean, this was in a garage for what, 4 or 5 weeks, and they told me that the turbo was gone, and I've gone, nah, you know, the van's dead now. Then, you know, I'm not going to put any more money into it. And then it was only when I got a mechanic mate of mine to give me a lift, so that I could obviously go and pick it up. And he was like, "There's nothing wrong with the turbo, mate." Because we drove it back home. No warning lights come on, no nothing, no, you know, we had no issue whatsoever. And he was like, "Mate, the turbo's fine, there's nothing wrong with the turbo, it's not that." And then I basically just deduced that, yeah, every time the sensor plays up on this tracking, it goes into limp mode. So yeah, we just got to get that sorted. But yeah, this van's just a bit of a pain in the arse, as we all know, seeing as it's had a brand new engine and all sorts of other things. But yeah, anyway, let's get to this job. That's a big long intro, that is. Right, at least I was right about what estate it is. You can see it's very much a new build estate. I've also remembered that Plumber is working locally. Technically for me, technically I'm his boss today. Technically, Matt, I'm your boss because you're doing one of my jobs. It was just, I knew that he needed to do like a fit an aqua buy on for content, so I've given him one of my jobs. So technically Matt, you work for me today, you're my bitch, so we're gonna go for lunch with him. So that being said, I need to get a bit of a shift on this one, so let's go have a look. Right, so pressure system, meaning all I've had to do is turn off the boiler. Now I'm just going to take the pressure out, and we're working upstairs. Two towel rads. I don't know where my spanners are gone. Right, anyway. Turn that off. Open that up. Ooh, yup. Nice and clean, look at that, lovely. That shouldn't take too long, in all honesty. There we go. And that's easy as that. Look there. Keys. Keys. Open up that bleed. Oh, flathead. That'll do just as well. Come on, you. I'll just get a key or something. Okay. Why are you being annoying? Why are you? Oh, no. Yeah, that's one done. Take that down. Right, second one. Right, this one shouldn't have any pressure behind it, no. Sometimes, just to speed it up, we'll just take that plug out, like that. And there we go, that's a lot quicker. Lovely. It's open, isn't it? Yep. It is now. There we go. Right. Oh. How have I buggered that up? Right, second time this has happened. See, it's threaded. Yeah. Then we got no thread. But luckily customers come to the rescue. Look, we've got a tap and die set, so hopefully that should do it. Right, so we managed to sort out that bracket. Right, now I need some fixings. I am going to use, or I have used, because I've jumped three steps ahead of using these, because at the end of the day it's plasterboard and it's tiny. Otherwise, if it was any bigger, I'd have used some ball fixings, but I think they'll do for this. So we'll just need some fixings, and I think these are going to be more than long enough for that. Well, let's go up and have a look. That one in there. That one off there. Okay, that's wall. That's wall. Right, okay. You've hit some studs. So, they're the same. Make sure they're open. Just a little bit. Get those on ready. Like that. Nice. And then these should have some new 10 to 15. So let's have a look, see if we can get these up and puck up. So, put them. going in there. Take this one off. Put some jet lube on it. Like that. Up in there. And that one on there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right, we'll get another spanner in a minute. There we go. Right, that's both of the towel rails on. Easy peasy. I won't show you the second one because it was the same. So I'm not going to waste time with that. Right, next thing is a bar mixer shower, which you think, oh, Sam, that's so easy. That's what I thought. Come and have a quick look and see what the fuck I'm dealing with. Okay, I'll just stop for a quick little break, a quick little puff on the old Pixel 8000. He's got off to get something that might work because this won't. Let me show you. Right, so here's the new one. It's Myra with the rounded bits here. So that would go like that, and it sits quite far away from the wall. Now the original one, fucking near long enough. So to show you, yeah. But there's no copper in there. That's a fixed bracket. So the original one was a aqualisa, which I don't know where I've put the old valve. But basically, this doesn't screw in. Yeah, it sits like that. And then as it tightens up, that just pushes that against the wall. So he's going to have to get another bar mixer with normal nuts. Should be shorter Roper Roads one. So he got them up the road. Where's the original bar mixer? Let me go find it. So there's the old one. And it goes on like that. Which, them squares, that's nothing to do with it. So it does go on like that. So I think we're going to have to reuse these, which means I better clean this up. Oop. Okay, so that isn't quite tight enough. Alright, I've taken it off and redone it, put it back on, and that's all fine now. So I think what I did was cross-threaded that one because the nut wasn't flat. See, that nice and flat now. Anyway, I'm going to bang this on where my new hole is, there, and then get this one on. Right, so as you can imagine, this is sticking out from the wall at a funny angle because obviously at the bottom it's a lot closer than standard. So I'm going to cut it off with the old recip saw. So let's find a blade. So we got metal or heavy metal. I want to go for just metal. See what that's like. Right, come on, go in nice and easy because I have oiled you up. Yeah, there we go. Right. Only battery I've got is this massive one. Now it should just be about that much. Like solid brass, so that cut through okay. The teeth look pretty damn intact, look. So I love these, absolutely. Their recip blades are by far the best. Oh god, it's really hot. But yeah, you get everything in there, so anything from wood to metals, heavy metals, plasterboard. It's a damn good little set that. I don't actually know what the set is called. If I find it, what I'll do is I'll put it on screen, so if you guys want one, you know what you're looking for. I'm sure if you typed in Baco recip saw blades, or it should come up. Anyway, that should be enough. Definitely enough. Right then, got my level, stick it on there. I want to come there. Yeah, that's perfect. Well, yep.
I got chatting to her like that. And he got one of the, do you remember the Nintendo
Power glove? Yeah, power glove. Oh, right. The grey one, I think, Nintendo's actual.
I said, well, what's the difference? He said, well, this one was part of their stuff.
Right, so we filled up, vented, job done. Customer was chatting to me. I was having a good old chin wag because I love, right? One of the things that I do love is retro gaming. I used to buy and sell retro games, same as I used to buy and sell retro football shirts. It's like two things that I've always kind of liked. If you've ever seen the interior of my house, you can sort of guess that I'm a massive nerd, not just a little bit of a nerd, I'm a massive nerd. Right, we're done, we finished, it's 12 o'clock, so we finished well early. So I just knocked a little bit off the price for the customer because it didn't take nowhere near as long as it could have. Obviously, if it was copper pipe and I was soldering up new tails and all the rest of it, we could have been there for a fair bit longer. And it could have been an old gravity fed system and whatnot. I literally went into that blind and it turned out to be a wicked job. I mean, there was no questions. I never went into that like going, oh, you got a combi boiler? Have you got an unvented system? Is it blah blah blah? I didn't ask nothing. Oh, Banbury Embroidery, that's my shirts. Right, Banbury Embroidery, got my shirts, picking them up Saturday, because I could have picked them up now, but obviously I'll go for lunch. And then Matt called me, and he said, yeah, so I've got this call. I was like, yeah, just to let you know, I'm on my way over. Oh, don't fucking start talking. I was like, what? He's like, you be quiet. So I have this thing with Matt, right? Doesn't matter if we're doing a YouTube video or he's doing anything, I can't help it but talk, or like just when he's trying to film. Yeah, he's very, very, very particular. He's the most OCD person I know, and he if we go in there just as a joke, and go, "Oh, hi Matt." When he's filming, he'll get so pissy about it. In fact, he did a vlog. I don't know if he ever actually released that as a vlog or not. And I kept interrupting his intros. And it was so funny because he kept restarting over and over and over again. He must have filmed it about 12 times. It was like, just be normal. Anyway, we'll go over see him. He's got about an hour left. I don't know why. He's got an hour left. He's doing a bit of pipe work. So we will pop in and see him. And then we'll go for some lunch. In fact, I'll stop and just finish off my drink and that before I go in. Because we're pretty much here. It's just in the next... it's like the next town over, but it's kind of like that close. It's like going from village to village, if you know what I mean. So we're going over to Morton in the Marsh, which is... It really isn't far from where we were just working in Shipston on Stour. So... Right. Cut to us there. Worst bit is, I was pretty damn sure he was at one address where they've asked me to fit a water softener, and he's actually at a completely different address, which I can't even remember quoting up for a water softener. I don't know how I've managed to do that, but basically the one I thought it was, obviously that's still booked in to get done. So now I'm trying to find the address of a job that I must have quoted at some point. Oh, I know where this is. Bloody hell. Yeah, it's a completely different job. Right. Well, he's got more of these to fit if he wants. Can I tell you something?
Go on.
This is not the address that I was thinking of. There's another Aquabion job, the other end of in the Marsh.
Wow.
So
I think it's a bit too late.
So that's why my information. I was like, no, it's a cupboard next to the sink. It's a butler's sink.
That's what I thought when I came here. I was like, that's a funny butler.
Yeah. So I took the old one out. That's why you got, you know, still got the remnants of the overflow and stuff.
Yeah, I had to take it all out. We didn't do.
So this one's
everywhere.
Yeah. To be fair, this one's probably better for you for pipe work, I should think.
Yeah, it was a lot easier.
Yeah.
Well, I say a lot easier. It's turned out a lot neater than what it would normally be.
Yeah.
Instead of having about 15 different joints,
yeah,
we've just got like 2-3 compressions. So.
Yeah, nice. So there we go. There's the Aquabion. Bit more cupboard space now.
Yeah.
Right, we're not going to hold him up. We're not going to hold him up because I'm too hungry for that. I'm too hungry for him to take any longer than he'll take already. Oh, right. So what I'm going to do is I'll put this one out. Okay. I've been making videos on the back burner. Yeah, ready for, you know, to come out next year. Now, I've got some bits for the giveaway. So, I don't know where the other thing is gone. There was a couple of things in here. Anyway, here's a little screwdriver for the giveaway because I love these. So I thought I'd add it in. There's also a cool pencil somewhere. Not a tracer, that's mine. A Holfertors, if you know what I mean. Holfertors pencil, which are very, very nice. And I had one, and then someone gave me that as a gift, the tracer, and because it was a gift, I use it. You know what I mean? Not that I think it's any good. Compared to the other one, it's like, yeah, a pencil's a pencil, but it was a gift. So what I'll do is, I need to do it before Christmas. Basically, you can enter. Easy. Just become a member, and I'm going to pick through all the members. Leave a comment on this video if you want. And what I'll do is I'll put a double entry. Yeah, so I'll put your name in twice if you comment on this video if you're a member. All you got to do is be a member to enter, which obviously is the 99p. And that's it. You just got to be a member and you're automatically in the draw. Yeah, so leave a comment on this. I'll double up your entry. There is a velocity bag plus a load of tools, all of the handy folding products as well, a couple of backhoe bits, and yeah, that'll all be in there. And all that I ask is, well, no, I mean, you're automatically in, but if you are obviously in America, then I'll have to redraw. If you're outside of Great Britain, I'll have to redraw, because shipping it it's like impossible. So ideally, whoever wins, what I want to do is I will come and I will personally deliver it to your door, and then we'll yeah, you've got all your stuff then, and I'm not worried about shipping it and all the rest. I'll just deliver it to you if you live in mainland UK. Right, so yeah, I thought I'd better get on top of that now, before I better put it at the start of the video. I'll do it. I'm talking to you, even though I've edited this video, and you've seen at the start of the video I've also said about the giveaway. So yeah, so basically, as long as you're in the mainland, leave a comment on the video, get yourself a double entry, and yeah, good luck. It's not a bad giveaway. It's just sort of like my little Christmas present to you guys, and it's also to celebrate the fact that we've now hit, well, we're over 100 members, which is great. 100 people that are members of the channel, which is awesome. You guys mean a lot to me. I always appreciate your support. I always look out for the spanners in the comments, just to let me know that there's one of the fucking mega legends, you know what I mean? So, right, cut to us at dinner, I suppose, having some lunch. Well, that was rather nice. You missed out on a coffee review, because I've never... Oh. You missed the coffee review. You missed one of the best sandwiches I've had in a long time. Very, very nice. A Reuben. What's that? Pastrami and pickle, a bit of pepper, a bit of sauerkraut. Yeah, maybe. Very, very nice. Right, that is the end of the video. I just completely forgot about the video, got lost in conversation, you know what I mean? Right, so what am I doing tomorrow? I am doing the unvented cylinder, so I don't know when that's coming out for you guys, but I'm looking forward to that one. We got Alex coming down, SRV. If you've not checked him out, check him out, SRV. And we're going to be installing that tomorrow, so I've got to go pick it up. Hopefully it fits in the back of this van. I think it will. If not, it's going on the roof. If not, it's going on the roof. So yeah, I got that tomorrow. Kind of looking forward to that job, just more for the fact that Alex is coming down, and as you know, I love spending time with Alex and doing jobs with Alex. We always have a real good laugh. Just constant talking crap all day, which is what you want. When you're working. Right, peace out, see you on the next one. If you haven't subscribed already, you're off your head. If you want to become a member, there's always a link in the description. And don't forget to thumb it up, hype it, and whatever else you fancy. Right, bye. Come on.
Professor Plum, whoever the fuck that is, I just wanted to congratulate you on your special Lifetime Achievement Award. Apparently you are the greatest plumber on Instagram. Well, you shouldn't be on fucking Instagram. You should be, you know, in someone's kitchen, trying to help out some mum who's downstairs has flooded or something. But no, you're too busy on Instagram, of course, trying to, you know, big yourself up. But you've got a Lifetime Achievement Award from Thomas Crapper for excellence and outstanding contribution to the field of sanitary. But until then, keep up the great work. I'm sure this is to try and make your Instagram seem more interesting or something. Gotta be honest, mate, you should have got someone better than me to big up your Instagram. No one gives a fuck what I've got to say. But yeah, keep up the great work, and don't be a bus wanker, although that would still be better than being a plumbing wanker.